Oh, hi there everyone, back at the tractor again tonight. As you can see, we've got the cylinder head taken off. It's come off quite well actually. Without too much issue. It would seem that the cylinder that was probably the piston and cylinder that was seized is the right hand side one that we can see. There seems to be some marks in the cylinder walls and a bit of rust up in the top. You can feel with your finger up in this area, so I'll not be able to tell until we get the block off really, see what it's like. But generally the bores don't look too bad, so we'll just see how it goes. Again, as I say, the block itself seems very clear of rust and muck inside the water galleries. Amazingly so really, which is good. Going back to originality, that marking you see on the on here, you can't really see it so well, but that is actually the old-fashioned shellac that they used to put on gaskets to seal them in the old days, because they didn't have the sealants that we use nowadays. And when you look at it, it's not bad. It looks quite original, that. Even down to the point that we still have the old lead washers here. These are the old lead washers that have been used on the cylinder head nuts. So I agree, you can still get the lead washers for them, so you know, it possibly has been taken off in the past, but certainly the cylinder head as well, it's in very good condition. Valves are all okay. A bit of sludge in the hole here, but nothing to get worried about. Visually I can't see a problem with it. I don't think there's anything cracked or anything, but it's one of those things you just have to see when we get it all cleaned up. That's usually when it shows up. So I think the next thing for us to do is to take the pistons out, and to be able to do that I'm going to have to obviously clean that bit rust out in the bores, so the pistons come out quite easily. I don't think that'll take much doing, a bit of emery cloth. One tip I'll give you is, before you do anything by removing the block, is to take the cylinder head studs out, because that is the only time that block is going to be really fixed rigid. To take them out, and they are usually very tight, so that while it's still bolted in, it's a good idea to try and remove them at this time. And you'd have to have them to take off anyway if you have the cylinder bores to rebore to a match set of pistons. So that's what we'll do next, take these pistons out. I'm guessing we're going to find some seized rings in one of those pistons, the one which has been seized up. You never know, might not be. So we'll also be able to tell by doing that what the big ends are like. I have had one cap off on one side, and the crankshaft doesn't look particularly marked at all. The only thing is that there's a bit of babbitt bearing material come off one of the shell cap, which is slightly annoying, so I'm not too sure how I'll go about fixing that. I do have a spare set of later rods where you can put in the slipper type bearings, and you can get them in different sizes, so we might put that in yet. I am hoping that it won't need a re-roll. I'm hoping we'll just be able to glaze bust the bores and new set of rings, and away we go. So, anyway, we'll get the pistons out, take them studs out, all bar two, because two you can't get out until the block has to come off, but yeah. Okay then, so we get on.